Today, I'm going to be revealing to you a top number one strategy which you can use to win 99% of your bet using the strategy which I will show you. So if you're new to this channel, consider hitting the like and subscribe button and also enable the notification bell icon so as to be the very first to receive new post notifications and updates for our upcoming tutorials on the best match prediction strategy. To use this strategy, the first step you want to take is to make sure that you come to a platform such as youtube.com, as in this case, and locate a tipster that is providing match predictions for the day. As an example, if I come to this particular video here, which we have submitted today, you are going to see that we have submitted match predictions for today. And if you play this video, you are going to see that there will be matches which will be described within this video of what team to win or either goals possibility. We want to make use of the matches being given here and move to the next step. To begin with, I want to go to this video and make it a play so that we are going to continue to the next step. So I will give it a play.
Team to win here, and I'm looking at the match without wasting any much time. The first game in our today's list is going to be in the Iran Pro League. So I will search for Iran Pro League here, and I'm looking at the match between Sepahan playing with Havada. In this match, we are looking at the away team to win with an odds of 1.40. We want to re-edit this match to go for draw no bet for the away team or any team to win with an odds of 1.18.
Okay, now within this video, you have seen that there are two possibilities that have been given in these matches or in this particular match. The first is actually the away team, which is Sepahan, to win in the Iran Pro League or to give it a double chance or any team to win. Now, what you want to do as a next step is to go directly to your Play Store. In this case here, I will go to my Play Store and search for the key term Flashscore. Flashscore is an analytic app which we are going to be using for this tutorial. You want to search for Flashscore and locate this particular icon that you can see here, and this is how it looks like from the front end. Flashscore, you want to make sure that you scroll down and locate the images to make sure that it looks like this. Once you are sure that this is the app, then of course you want to go ahead to install the app successfully. And once the app has been installed, you want to locate the open button as you can see here and click on it directly. Once you click on that, you want to make sure that you'll be taken to the inside of the page of Flashscore. You'll be taken to the inside of the page of Flashscore, and now you also want to locate the date which that match has been predicted. In the case inside of here, you are going to notice that this is actually 19. You want to go back inside of Flashscore and locate the date to be 19 as you can see here. Once you are on 19, you want to make sure that you locate the Iran Pro League as has been given for you inside of the video. I want to go to Iran in the Pro League for this strategy. Now we have Iran Pro League here. I will click on it directly and you are going to locate that match. This is the match here, Havada and Sepahan. I will click on it directly, and the first thing you want to do as this strategy is concerned is to go directly to this area that says H2H and click on it directly. Once you click on that match, what you are going to see is the most recent games that have just been played by Havada as well as the away team Sepahan. That's Sepahan. Now you want to make a comparison of the games being played by these two teams with their opponent, and you are going to have an in-depth idea of what to go for based on the analytic or predictions that have been given to you on YouTube. As an example, if I come here from the below of this area, I will look at the favorite as the first case. If you look at the favorite, what you are going to do, you are going to see that based on these two teams here, the favorite is Sepahan. And of course, I want to first of all concentrate on the favorite team, which is Sepahan, and look at the matches it has played with the opponent. As the first case here, they had a match with Folat and it ended as 3-1. What I want to do is to compare Folat with the team which Sepahan is playing with, and the team is Havada. I want to compare Folat with the home team, because if Sepahan could play with Folat and beat Folat 3-1, it means that if Sepahan can beat Folat 3-1, I will now check on the standing table, and if Folat is better than Havada, then it is possible for Sepahan to still beat Havada. So now we are going to make use of the standing table in this case and look at the comparison between Folat and Havada. In this case, I'll scroll down, and if you see here, you are going to see that Folat is in the 14th position and Havada is in the 11th position of the league table. In other words, Havada is greater than Folat. In this case, it means that we are going to compare the next team. Since as Havada is already greater than Folat, then we are not going to use Folat for this comparison. I'll move one step behind and come back to the H2H and see the next team it has played with Sepahan. Now the next team is Mes Rafsanjani. Sepahan was able to beat Mes 4-1. I will check if Mes Rafsanjani is better than Havada, and if the case is yes, then it is possible for Sepahan to also beat Havada. I will go to the standing table and check at the comparison between Mes and Havada. In this case, this is Mes here and this is Havada. If Mes is better on the league table in the 10th position as compared to Havada, you are going to see that if Sepahan is able to beat Mes Rafsanjani 4-1, then there is also the possible chance of the fact that Sepahan could also beat Havada. In this case, we are not going to relent our effort only on that area. We also want to look at the goal score and goal conceded rate, which in this case, the most important is to look at the goal conceded rate of the comparison between Mes and Havada. In this case, we are looking at the rate at which they concede. You are going to see that Mes concede at 19, while Havada concede at 13, which is a goal difference of 5. In other words, Mes is more conceding more than Havada. In other words, if Mes could able to take 4 goals, then of course Havada will also take goal, but not as up to 4 goals as compared to Mes. But it could also occur that it could take even more goals since it is football. But this is the analytics of what you should look at or consider when it concerns this. In other words, we are looking at the fact that the possibility of Sepahan to beat Havada is very high. But we are not also going to conclude here. What we want to do is to now go and check some of the matches that has been played by the opponent of the team which are playing together. So I want to look at the two teams which are playing together now, which is actually Havada. I want to look now at the matches comparison of Havada and its own opponent. The first opponent here is that's Persepolis. They had a loss with Persepolis, and I want to check at the position of Persepolis and compare it with Sepahan. If Sepahan is bigger or better than Persepolis, then the possibility of Sepahan to beat Havada is great or is very high. This is where we are going to make this conclusion and draw the analytic or the conclusive part of this particular area. So what I want to do now as the first case is to now go to this area on the standing and compare Persepolis with Sepahan. This is Persepolis here in the 5th position, while Sepahan is in the 2nd position. You already see that Sepahan is better, and want to focus at the goal score rate and the goal conceded rate of Persepolis and Sepahan. In this case, Sepahan has played 11 games and they have scored, out of the 11, they have scored 27 goals and 10 goals conceded, as compared to Persepolis, who was able to beat Havadan, scored 13 goals. In other words, Sepahan has high goal scored rate as compared to Persepolis, who was able to beat Havada. And of course, therefore, if Sepahan is better in terms of goals scored and compared to Persepolis, who was able to beat Havada, as you can see here, based on these two, therefore the possibility of Sepahan to beat Havada here is very high. We could therefore conclude that the possibility of Sepahan to beat Havada is very high, as well as give Sepahan a double chance or draw no bet, which was mentioned inside of this video, as you could see here. that the prediction here as the best was Sepahan to win or give it a double chance. And as well as you could also look at the possibility of goals here, because if this team called Persepolis, which played 11 games, scored 13 goals, was able to beat Havada 1-0, then the more offensive team called Sepahan, who scored at goal score rate of even above 2.2 or 2.3 and 2.4, then the possibility of Sepahan to beat Havada over 1 goal is very possible. You might also want to look at the second choice of match prediction in this kind of game as over 1.5 goal for the away team, or the away team to score at least 1 goal in this match. You can see that the possibility of the away team having a high strike rate is possible to have at least a goal in a game like this, or 1.5 goal, or you could conclude as an overall of over 1.5 goal in full time for this match. You can see that with this kind of analytic predictions and strategy, implementing this kind of strategy, making sure that you use matches that has already been predicted and given to you on platforms such as YouTube. You can use the power of third-party websites such as Flashscore to analyze to make in-depth analysis and to look at the comparison between two teams, comparing it with the head-to-head of last matches or recent matches they have played, comparing the two, and look at the standing table to see which is better, to see the outcome based on the way they have played, to know if you are going to go for a straight win or any team to win, or goals possibility, as you can see here. Also, you could also finalize this by coming to the head-to-head of the two teams they are served, looking at the most recent game they have played, making sure that it only reflects the same year which you are actually in to make that decision. You are going to see that this is the year 2022 as this one here. You cannot use that. Make sure to use only the recent year as in the case of 2023. And when you are moving to 2024 as in this case, then make sure that you only check for head-to-head of the 2024 and look at the way they have played as an example. If you want to take this as an example, 3-1, where Sepahan played at home, beat Havada 3-1, then of course this time Sepahan is going away. You want to also look at the possibility that Sepahan could able to score 3 goals at home and Havada away was able to score 1 goal. The fact that Havada is coming now home and Sepahan is going away, then of course there is still the possible chance of the fact that over 1.5 goal is a big possibility to occur in this match in full time, as well as 2.5 goal as the best choice. You might want to go to over 2 in the bracket with odds which is better, and at least between 1.20 to 1.25 and 1.30 for over 2 goals in the bracket, or 1.5 goal for match picks like this. With this strategy, you are very sure that you are going to come out or win 99% of your bet using this method. Do not forget to like, comment and subscribe, and also enable the notification bell icon so as to be the very first to receive new post notifications and updates when we publish a new video or tutorial which is upcoming. And see you again in the next episode. Bye bye.